What is up, gamers? And welcome back to another episode of Neu Game Plus. As always, I'm your host, Manna Cunningham, joined with me by my trusty co-host, AJ Tenari.
Aloha Gamers, I'm still on the show.
Yes, he is still on the show.
I won the poll.
And our wonderful and trusty producer, Ryan Cunningham.
Oh, gamers, what's up? What's up, gamers? What's up, gamers? Hey,
Ryan,
There he
that was
is.
epic.
We're trying back here. It's been a long day.
And we also have some of our wonderful interns back there, right?
Oh, we do. Got.
Let's show their faces.
We got
They're
Alex.
lovely
There's
faces.
intern
You remember
Alex.
Alex from the Mario Kart.
Big Al.
Big
From
Al.
the Italian tier list.
Big Al.
Yes, and from the
We
Italian
got,
tier
we
list.
got Fataday over there.
Also
Intern
from Mario
Saturday.
Kart.
I'll stay off camera for this one.
He's
All
got
right.
it. Yeah, you got it. Everyone knows and loves Intern Saturday. All right, so this week we are going to be discussing our favorite gaming protagonists and antagonists.
Can't
Now,
have a game without characters, guys.
yeah, what's a game without characters? Nothing.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like the show.
Like my life. Oh. As you can tell, we all think so very highly of this show. All right, AJ. Well, why don't you take it away?
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
You're
I would love
welcome.
to. So starting off, one of my favorite gaming protagonists is Corvo Atano from Dishonored. Now, one of my favorite gaming franchises also happens to house one of my favorite gaming protagonists. Corvo Atano is a guy you just can't catch a break. His girlfriend gets killed in front of him, his daughter gets kidnapped, and then he's blamed for the whole thing and sent to be executed.
Well, that sounds like a lovely life.
Sounds like an average Sunday to me. But his iron will and determination allow him to escape and exact his revenge on those who wronged him, while also maintaining his morality, depending on the choices you make. His personality also changes depending on the choices you make throughout Dishonored. He can be either ruthless or forgiving, resulting in very different endings. Corvo's power set is also very unique and complements the world of Dishonored very well. He's a character of pure will that will stop at nothing to achieve true justice, and I respect that. What's up, Amanda?
Let's rewind. Like
I
15.
don't know what you're talking about.
What's your average Saturday like?
What I just said. My girlfriend gets killed, my daughter gets kidnapped, and
And
I'm blamed for the whole thing.
And then Sunday you go get executed.
Yeah,
All right. You
and
know,
I start the cycle again. I'm in like purgatory right now.
Since when do you have a kid?
That's part of the lore. This is season 3, buddy.
I know, but like, I feel like you would have told me at some point.
Dad, you should figure that out. We've been friends for a while now. You didn't notice my kid coming to school with me every day?
Alex doesn't look like your kid.
what do you stuff them in your bag?
Yeah. No, because that would be child abuse, Amanda. I keep him under my hoodie.
How is that better?
That's a pretty thin kid, dude. Don't even see a bump.
Oh my god. Next one.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Well, you know what? That's a fair favorite protagonist.
Yeah,
yeah.
Corvo's cool. Dishonored.
Yeah.
Guys, we have another edit. Well, after that rude interruption, once again,
That's number 3, baby.
let's get back on track. Next up, I have an antagonist, also one of my favorites.
Ooh.
We got Scarecrow from the Batman Arkham series.
I feel like a lot of people would agree.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
This one is pretty biased. Scarecrow is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, and he's portrayed very well in the series, especially Arkham Asylum. He's intimidating, evil, and most importantly, scary. The Scarecrow nightmare sections of the game are frequently referred to as highlights, as they change up the gameplay loop and provide some trippy, spooky visuals that mess with the player's head. He's also just incredibly entertaining to watch as he cackles and taunts you when you try to escape his maze.
Better than a Joker?
I mean, personal bias, yes.
Fair enough.
Objectively, no.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Scarecrow is also very memorable in Arkham Knight, as he's even more intimidating, and he actually wins in the end. But Asylum Scarecrow will always be my favorite.
There you go. Uh-oh. I'm looking at this next one.
Oh, there's so much to go over on this one, even
Alright.
though it doesn't sound like it. Last up for me, we got Ness from Earthbound.
As you know, AJ's a big Earthbound
Big
fan.
Earthbound stan.
Yeah.
I love me some Bound. I'm
Yeah.
a big Bound head.
Bound head. What about Lucas?
Not as much. I like Mother 3, but I don't like Lucas. He's a little baby crybaby boy.
All right. Fair enough.
Now,
PK
while there's
Fire.
Wah,
Amanda, can I talk? Like,
wah,
I was just getting in the Nest mood.
wah, wah.
Ryan, please.
Yeah, what about Ryan? PK Fire.
Anyway. Now, while there's not a lot to show on the surface, since he's a blank slate character, Ness actually goes on quite the journey. He leaves his sheltered life to embark on a quest to save the world, causing him to see and endure all of Earth's corruption. My guy is straight up a victim of police brutality, forced to save an enslaved race of aliens, and gets drugged by magic coffee. Ness also goes to the ringer, but he's kind of just a kid.
Yeah.
But through this journey, Ness is able to conquer his inner demons, save the world, and come of age. For being a player insert character, Ness goes through a very interesting arc, which I find very impressive. It also has an iconic design and is very epic in Smash Bros.
I just have like, Matt likes to spam PK Fire.
It's one
in
of those
Smash.
guys.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
whenever I see Ness, I just kind of shudder in
PTSD.
fear. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
But I agree. He's a Earthbound's very iconic to begin with. I've actually never played it.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Very weird. I like that.
Every time you see Ness, the Sephiroth theme plays.
Yeah.
One-winged angel.
All right. Now let's move on to mine.
Continue, Amanda.
But thank you. I was already halfway. You interrupted me.
All right, man, you can continue.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, AJ.
Maybe I should walk off set. So, my favorite, or one of my favorite protagonists, Master Chief, cannot get any better than him. I mean, he's iconic. Great series to boot.
Mr. Xbox.
Yes, an absolute chat. Actually, speaking of this, there's something in my news piece later on that might blow your mind. Definitely blew my
foreshadowing.
mind.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
wait, Amanda. All right, continue.
Everything.
You know what? I think Master Chief would have liked that. Master
Oh.
Chief, why are you in the nurse's office?
I threw up.
Yeah.
Ryan, you do a good Master Chief impression. But yes, Master Chief, I just think is one of those characters that everyone can relate to.
Yeah.
And like you just can, like when you see the green Spartan outfit, you instantly know who it is. So I mean, you cannot go wrong with loving Master Chief. Shout out to Cortana because she's kind of
He's a cute patootie.
yeah, she's Did you see her design in the new Halo series
I
coming
did
out?
not.
It's very jarring.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Is it ugly?
No, it's just I don't know. She's not blue.
Is she purple?
No, she's
Like-
like human.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
human.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very jarring. So we'll
Very
see. Not as jarring as Sonic in his initial
Sonic
design. The
movie.
Sonic movie, yeah. All right, moving on.
Do you guys know who's in the new Sonic movie?
Dr. Eggman. Oh no.
Oh.
Knuckles.
Idris
What's his
Elba.
name?
What?
What's his name?
Idris Elba. He's playing Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knuckles.
Yeah.
His name is Knuckles.
You don't chuckle.
And he's back.
And he
Knuckles,
is
and
back.
he is back.
And he is back.
He is
There you go.
back. And also Tails is in it too.
And that's why I'm not seeing the movie.
If you go back and watch our Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough, AJ has
You'll
some,
see why.
Yeah, AJ has some very strong words for Tails' character.
Sonic, Sonic, blah, 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 blah.
All right, so back on track. Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, or Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5.
Like specifically Resi 5 or just like in general?
In general.
Okay.
I mean, Chris literally punches a boulder and
Yeah.
shatters it. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
He
But
even goes down to Africa to bless the rains.
that's true. It's very
Big Toto
true.
guy.
Yeah. I like Leon because, I don't know, OG almost, like with
Number
RE.
22.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I don't know, good character design. But
Yeah.
I would put Ethan in here from Resident Evil 7 and 8, but I get the feeling a lot of people would probably like crunch their nose at that, so I'm not
Fair.
going to. But I don't mind his character.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see his one-liners are very bad.
Yeah, he's just kind of a loser.
He's very,
Yeah.
very bland, and I can see why people don't like him. But I like the story, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not great character, but good story.
A good arc.
Good arc, yes,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, moving on. I'm bringing Modern Warfare 2 back, but General Shepard for an Antagonist. I might be biased for this since it's one of my favorite games of all time, but I do really like this character for being the bad guy. He definitely blended in and making you think he's an ally the whole time. I mean, I could never, when I was playing it, I could never get a read on him. I couldn't tell whether or not he was good or bad. Like, sometimes I would think he's good, and then other times I'd be like, nah, this guy's definitely suspicious. He's sus. Among Us.
He's sus? He's venting? He's venting?
Gregory, I need you to vent. Have you ever heard of the game Among Us?
Oh, I'm never bringing that game up again. So
What?
Hello,
we're
leaving
to our
to
friends. It's
Who is
Julianne.
it?
It's Julianne
Julianne
and Matt
Matt.
Glass.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Julianne and Matt Glass.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, good. Who was I talking about? Oh, General Shepard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ending is great. Score.
Stop!
AJ, you wouldn't get it.
I know.
You didn't-
That's why he's not saying anything.
I feel so bad. All right.
I'll get this one though.
Yeah, you will get this one. And I wasn't gonna mention him, but I'm a big
You got it.
Persona
You
guy.
got it.
Yeah.
Welcome back again, guys.
Okay.
It's never easy in New Game Plus.
Never. Okay.
Continue.
So, my final antagonist, because then I have one more protagonist I forgot to mention.
Oh.
Dr. Markey from Persona 5 Royal. So well written. Did not expect him to be the final boss in Royal.
Good arc.
Very fantastic arc. I felt sympathetic towards him the entire time. I never hated him. So, like, having him be the main antagonist is even, like, more,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like you don't want to like fight him, but like, you gotta.
You gotta, yeah. It's just overall great character, fantastic final boss in my opinion. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too easy.
It was a fun boss
Yeah, I
fight.
definitely got one shot at one time, and I was very upset about that. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, he's just a very, very well written character. One of my favorites, and that's saying something considering he's
Good game
a big
too.
guy. Great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then my final protagonist that I didn't mention was from the Yakuza series, Kiryu. Great character. Considering you're with that same character for 7 games.
Oh, okay.
It's 0 through 6.
Gotcha.
There is a 7th one, but it's a new character. So like you're with that same character 7 games. So like it's kind of.
That's kind of cool.
And they're very long games. So it's kind of like you grow, like an attachment almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, great character, fantastic games. Definitely well written. Yeah, I don't.
Yakuza.
I can't not talk about that game because it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's like you have Yakuza, I have Star Fox.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, and you know what? And we just support one another.
Yeah, we're not toxic at all on the show.
Not at all. Ryan, shut up. All right. So, poor man didn't even say anything.
Well, on that note, I think it's time
Wait,
for you.
where is Ryan? He's quiet.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
He's just stewing right now.
Yeah, he's plotting his revenge.
Yeah.
I am. What time is it?
We're not gonna break.
2:47?
Amanda,
No.
don't break the illusion. It's time for news. Welcome back, guys. This week on news, we got a doozy. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Mario has officially been used as booster shop propaganda.
Wow, what a.
What a world we live in.
Not wrong.
Gang, we're coming up on the 2nd year anniversary of America's favorite plague, the coronavirus.
She's here to stay.
She is, and what better way to celebrate than by a little threat from our favorite Italian gaming mascot? That's right, according to Johns Hopkins University, Mr. Mario is pro-booster, and he thinks you all should get one as soon as you can. Now, Hopkins University created this video clip in which our favorite plumber races to get his booster shot while avoiding the Omicron variant. Very powerful stuff. Now, not saying anything bad about the booster, it's certainly beneficial and should definitely help stop the spread of the virus. But the way Hopkins went about this is pretty out of touch.
They made this?
They made this. Someone got paid to do this.
Oh my gosh.
It feels like they're trying to seem cool and appeal to a young demographic in hopes that it'll get all those all those Mario fans to go out there and get boosted. But as a Mario fan, I gotta say I'm not convinced. I feel like it's just not a great way to do things.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the message isn't a bad thing,
Yeah.
but the way they're doing it.
I think
doesn't
the
work.
execution isn't.
Yeah, very poor
Isn't all
execution.
there. Yeah, yeah. They could have definitely done something a little bit different
Mm-hmm.
using Mario.
But that picture is certainly iconic.
Oh, I know. I mean, look at him. Look at the shades. bro.
Yeah.
The shades.
That's like a 2011 meme right there.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
All right. Next up, Metroid Prime Hunter designer would like to see a remake.
Oh, AJ.
In the next installment of AJ desperately grasp at straws for the chance to see a port from one of his favorite franchises, we have Metroid Prime Hunters. You know me, I'm a big Metroid guy. If I see it in the news, I say something. The mostly forgotten entry in the Metroid Prime series, Hunters, was one of the earliest DS games and shook up the usual Prime format with the use of touchscreen controls.
Oh,
Well, not for everyone, it was certainly entertaining, and I think it would be great to modernize it for new hardware.
kind of like motion control for PS.
Exactly. Luckily for me, though, the Hunters game designer Richard Verodi is also all for the idea of a Hunters remake. He said that he would love to remake the game and allow it to play at its full potential. Since the FPF genre has evolved so much over the years, it would be amazing to see this unique DS game in a modern light. But sadly, the chances of this actually happening are pretty low, as Hunters is not exactly at the top of everyone's remake wish list. But a boy can dream, and that I will. I'll also keep dreaming for that Star Fox Zero and Prime Trilogy port, baby.
You know what, AJ? Whether it be 5 years from now or 30 years from now, when they finally reveal that port, I'll think of you.
Oh, thanks, Amanda. Well, we're not friends anymore.
Well, I mean, I can think of
That's
you and
right.
text you. No,
As soon
that's
as
not
this
what I
show's
meant.
over, you're dead to us.
Not what I meant. All right, you know what? I'm just going to go right into my stuff now.
Smart.
So, yes, as we all know, Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's coming in 2 parts, and, well, the Part 2 reveal might be this year. Yes, you heard me
Ooh.
correctly.
Very cool.
Square Enix has announced that the highly anticipated second part to the beloved Final Fantasy VII Remake will be revealed this year, 2022. Now, being that 2022 marks the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, Yoshinori Kitase, the original director, has confirmed that this reveal will be a part of the celebratory festivities they have lined up for the game itself. Now, Kitase said, quote, "We just started the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, so we want to celebrate and get fans excited. So within the next 12 months, we want to share some information. Look forward to more information," end quote. Final Fantasy VII Remake was a major success, and fans have been awaiting its sequel for many reasons. So now we actually have something to look forward to.
Nice. I'm excited for that. They're doing like a live stream tonight as of recording on Tuesday to celebrate FF7's anniversary. So there might be a little announcement, a little reveal day for that.
Yeah, a little teaser, you know, to get you excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with the second part, especially with a certain character.
Kate Sith.
Yes, Kate Sith. So I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Now, hold on to your chairs, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, AJ. Well, Sony definitely had a trump card up their sleeve when they saw Microsoft buying out Activision Blizzard. On Monday, January 31st, it was announced that Sony has indeed bought out Bungie, the gaming company that began the journey in Master Chief and the Halo series and is also home to the Slam Dunk series Destiny.
I don't know about Slam Dunk.
Well, I
It's
mean,
more like the two-pointer.
well, there's a Destiny 1 and 2, so gotta have a market for someone. Sony is acquiring Bungie for a whopping $3.6 billion. However, it is reported that Bungie will remain an independent subsidiary of Sony Interactive Entertainment after the deal is closed. PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan, you can't trust somebody with 2 first names, said in a press release, quote, "This is an important step in our strategy to expand the reach of PlayStation to a much wider audience. We understand how vital Bungie's community is to the studio and look forward to supporting the team as they remain independent and continue to grow," end quote. In addition to this bombshell announcement, Bungie is also working on a new IP, which is scheduled to release by 2025.
Very fun.
Console wars will never end, but the gaming industry really is shaken all over the place with all these announcements and acquisitions. So I can only wonder what will be next in the gaming world.
Yeah. Crazy industry,
I
guys.
will say, yeah, with Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft definitely got the better deal.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, there's just no denying it. But I mean, considering Sony did buy out Bungie, I mean,
Kind of funny, you know. It's like you take all of our franchises, we take your only franchise.
yeah. But Bungie was with Microsoft, obviously, because that's how Halo started. But then they pulled out and became their own independent
Yeah.
company. So
Then 343 took over,
Yeah.
and people aren't happy about that one.
No, not at all. So only on. Oh, Halo. But that was my segue.
That was amazing.
Ish. Foreshadowing, not segue. That was my foreshadow.
Speaking of segues, it's the end of the episode, guys.
Indeed it is. And what an episode it was, AJ.
Oh, yes. Full of many twists and turns.
Oh, and
We hope you
laughters.
enjoyed.
Yeah, and interruptions.
Oh, yes. Nothing ever goes smooth on New Game Plus.
Never, ever, ever. But you know what? That's why we love it.
Part of the charm, you know? Well, I believe it is that time, fellas.
I think so too.
Me and Amanda got to go home and play more video games. So, as per usual, I'm AJ, that was Amanda, that was Ryan, and our interns, Alex and Saturday, who abandoned us so tragically. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.